please. Hold on. Because I know they're up to something when she put me on hold like this.
Mr. Dawson?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Would you like Ms. Barra's mailing address, since that's who you've been dealing with?
I would think that it would be the general address, correct?
There's two different addresses, sir. If you're addressing the letter to Ms. Barra, which is who you've been dealing with...
I don't know who he's addressing it to. He just told me to call and get the address before I went over there. What is Mrs. Barra?
8205.
Say it again.
8205.
Mm-hmm.
Palisades Drive.
Spell that for me.
Palisades. Can you hold for just a second, sir?
Go ahead.
I apologize, Mr. Dawson. Palisades Drive.
Palisda.
No, sir. Paul, Apple, Lima, India.
Okay,
Sam.
okay, spell it all over again. Palisades. And would it be Live Oak?
It's Palisades Drive, and it would be Live Oak.
Mm-hmm.
78233.
Okay, and what is Joe Gonzalez's address, please?
That would be, let me see. J-E-C-C. It's 102
Mm-hmm.
School Street, Converse, Texas, 78109.
And just for the record, I have been calling over to speak to Joe Gonzalez, and nobody answers the phone. It's most amazing. We know y'all got caller ID, and we also know that y'all have had a record or a history of ignoring my calls. But I just want to go on record that I've said that I've left 2 messages today, and yet nobody wants to answer the phone over there. Is that an office that runs during the school business hours?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Okay, I would kindly ask that you call over there again for record to say I've stated it to find out why they will not answer the phone for me. I am trying to get a hold of Joe Gonzalez as per what I was told by the feds, since he is Director of Student Services, and he is the person I'm supposed to be contacting.
Correct. Mr. Joe Gonzalez, though, was in a meeting that just finished about 15 minutes ago, sir.
Well,
however, his secretary should have been available.
Exactly, but we know how we do when we see certain numbers on caller ID. You just have a history of it. No offense to you, Rosa. You've always been helpful. I'm just making record of it, so I can say I've let the superintendent's office know I can't get through to certain offices, which would frustrate any person, especially when it's been very clear that you guys ignore numbers, okay? So I'm just making record of it. So I've let the superintendent's office know. I can't resolve anything if people ignore calls.
I will relay the message to Mr. Gonzalez, sir.
Thank you. And let Mr. Gonzalez know I am waiting on his return call as well.
Yes, sir. And you're aware of our policy that they have 24 hours to return.
Yes, I understand that policy, but I also understand the federal policy if I feel that my child is in danger. And I do, considering a letter that I got on Friday, and I have made that very clear through an email. And if that's ignored, then it becomes a violation under federal statute. Okay? I understand your policy, but do understand state and federal policy supersede any local policy. All right?
Understood, sir.
Thank you very, very much.